Playing again, the Shamanic Happiness Coach with day number 66 of the 90-Day Happiness Challenge. Welcome, welcome. So, for today, we're going to continue rounding off doing a meditation around our energy centers so that we can learn what it's like to have that frequency around that space and kind of delve into what emotions come up, what mental thought patterns come up when we're in that space. So, in the meditations, as previously facilitated for you, let's say, yesterday was a pretty good one. And then I did another one on day 60, I'm pretty sure. So on those ones, and probably on 61 as well. Anyway, those ones, what were the idea, again, is to, sorry, the computer notifies me every time that this goes live on YouTube. Just like the other ones, we're getting time to elevate the frequency of our energy center. So bringing loving kindness to that energy center. And in that space, the higher frequency triggers biological responses that turn on our healthy self, our healthy DNA, allows us to absorb nutrients better, turns down the cortisol so we don't feel as much stress, all of those things. So this is one of the fundamental things to be in a happy, to be more resilient and more happy, okay? Again, a happy life doesn't mean that we will not have times of dis-ease, times when we have to have troubles and dysregulation. What it means is that when we approach those things, we won't be consumed by them. We will understand that as an individual, as a whole individual, I can rise above these things and I don't let them consume me. I don't let them distract me from the things that I would want to do or am here to accomplish. So that's why earlier we were looking at like perceptions and projections and then understanding shadow and also working through what a hero's journey is and kind of like, wow, what is everybody else doing in this space too? And how do I show up for everybody else and how does everybody else show up for me? And now we're really working on the internal and we're allowing this space to transform on the physiological level. And for this, like I just said, when we are doing our meditation and we're focusing in on that energy center, make sure that we're just focusing all of our awareness to, like, let's say we're working on our fourth energy center, the heart area, and we're just going to picture the heart there. Okay, I know it's a little right here. We're going to picture where the heart is. We're going to picture it possibly in tune to our beating, the heart rhythm, okay? And then once we do that, we expand our awareness to the space around that so that our awareness internally begins to dissociate from having the identity of like one-pointed focus. So we open it up. And what this does is it opens the rest of us up to let go of like physical pains or experiences that are dysregulating because we're not focusing on them. So it gives us the mental fluidity, let's say, to be able to just spread our awareness and understand that like a pain doesn't have to take over us, right? Just because we feel pain, it's a signal to the body to try and heal and whatnot. And if we bring loving kindness to those spaces, we elevate the frequency there, turning on the healing genes a little bit better. So we can actually negotiate how we heal. And if we stay in really low states, really depressive states, depressive emotional states, instead of elevated emotional states, that actually triggers deleterious effects within our body. So it keeps us vibing low. As we increase the effects of elevated emotions, then we can see that happening, and what it'll do is release. It'll begin to release the things that are stuck within those energy centers that hold us back. So it's very powerful to be able to do this. So if I'm focusing on my heart center, I might notice places where I've had past, past heartbreaks, hurts, whatever it might be. And those emotions might come back up, but I'm holding this container of an elevated emotion of loving kindness or whatever. And so what I do is I give my entire physiology and my mental frame a new experience, one that wasn't created out of the first dysregulation. And so as I do that, I bring healing to that experience, and it's lasting. So the more times we do that, maybe there's an experience that you need to focus and bring loving kindness to for 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes a day for 5 days or something of that nature. This kind of activity actually can work extremely well when we're utilizing therapy or other things like that. But if we're in the space of, like, let's say healing an addiction, maybe we have an addiction to something. We could do food, video games, lust, distractions, things like that, and also chemical as well. But when we look at those, and we bring loving kindness to those areas and say, may you be free from suffering and the experiences of suffering, and may you experience joy and the causes of joy, one of my favorite adages, we actually internally, how do I say, when we say those with authenticity, that brings us back to a whole state. And those things are caused from unwhole states. So when we think that we're unwhole. And so when we're surrounding them with the whole experience of our authentic self, it really realigns what that is for us, and it starts to just allow those to evaporate. Whatever grip those have on us, it allows us to change that and ease that, and eventually they will be gone. It's pretty powerful. So go ahead and you can share this video, or you can share a previous day's video, but just label it as Day 66. Talk about your experience with your next energy center, and perhaps you're still becoming proficient with being meditative, and being able to do something like this for 15 minutes even. So you can even talk about your journey through that. That's perfect. Get it out there so that our tribe and our support system knows. Yes, yes. So when you're doing your post, go ahead and make sure you tag me, Matthew McLean, Shamanic Happiness Coach, and use the hashtag of 90-Day Happiness Challenge. And I will be checking those out, commenting about once a week or so, just making sure everybody's doing good. If you need to reach out to me, please do. You can find me on all social media platforms, and you can also send me a message or give me a call at 775-800-4271 and send an email to matthew@shamanichappinesscoach.com. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your meditation. And I will see you tomorrow. Yes, yes. Bye-bye.